Well, good Thursday evening to you. We start off our news in Franklin County with a new 3,000-bed prison that has locals speaking out. Tonight, the Board of Corrections took questions and heard the concerns of Charleston residents at a public meeting. Channel 7's Emma Allen attended that meeting and has the story for us. Emma?
Hundreds of community members showed up to the Charleston High School gym where they voiced their concerns about the new prison. 2 hours were set aside for tonight's meeting to discuss concerns with 815 acres recently purchased for a new 3,000-bed prison in Charleston, located in Franklin County. The new prison is part of Governor Sanders' attempt to address the state's prison bed shortage, but not everyone is on board.
It would disrupt the way of life so many have worked hard to preserve. An overwhelming majority of us wish to hold on to our way of life.
Arkansas Board of Corrections and state officials were in attendance, hearing out the concerns from locals, as well as answering a list of questions that community members had sent in.
A particular piece of property was determined of those sites that were under review as the best location of the sites in consideration for selection.
Multiple concerns were cited by residents, including contamination and pollution.
One of the most vital concerns is that local water supplies could be compromised. If the state drills its own wells, it risks over-extracting groundwater, which could deplete the water table and reduce water availability.
The Board of Corrections, on the other hand, had this to say.
Most likely that it will be something but we're not here to do harm to the community, and there will be no actions taken in the construction of this prison that would create harm to community or wells through the construction process.
Another question was asked about the impacts a new prison could have on property value in the area. Proferi was ultimately interrupted with shouts and boos from the crowd.
It's believed that there will be no diminishment in property value.
Before construction on the new prison can begin, the Board of Corrections must vote to approve it. Community members asked if there was a way to postpone the vote, but ultimately, the chairman of the Board of Corrections said the vote will be tomorrow. The Board of Corrections is set to vote on the new prison tomorrow at 9 a.m. On your side in Charleston, I'm Emma Allen.